RJ woke up this morning. He was like, my lips were bleeding. That's
I
how
had a
chapped they were.
split lip this morning.
That's the worst
That's
feeling.
how chapped that's never happened to me before. Like waking up with
Chapped lips.
I've
Chapel Roan.
Okay.
Is that
This is
something?
call your daddy.
Call her
your daddy.
Yeah,
honey.
call her daddy.
She's
Said
Miss
she's-
Chapel Roan.
Yeah. Yeah, that never happened to me before. Like waking up with chapped lips.
Hate that.
So now I have to do the like full Aquaphor lip
Of
mask,
course.
situation at night.
Ma-
I
Yeah.
have to. I have to.
I have
There
to.
she
Oh, there she
is.
is.
Aquaphor.
See, I have the Aquaphor lip treatment, and I don't feel like she's as hydrating as like even
No,
just a good
she's
old
not.
fashioned.
I've got
you
it
gotta do
too.
you gotta get the real deal. Get
Yeah.
the tube. You
just
gotta
get
use the
you
tube.
gotta lather up
Yeah.
the tube.
Lather up the tube, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I have like
And which lips do you put those on, Casey?
oh my
Oh,
Whichever
my
one needs
God.
lubing up.
Whichever one
Oh,
needs-
my
needs-
God.
it's good to be moist everywhere. You know?
Moist.
Moist
Early-
lips.
So Joe is playing video games out there.
I
with
don't
his
like how the
friend.
conversation immediately went to Joe. I do not like the transition.
And
Go on.
Joe really appreciats the Aquaphor.
Miranda,
Yeah.
did you like it earlier in the girly pop when we talked about you pegging Jace? Did you
Yeah.
like that?
Yep, that came up.
Jesus.
And then
And see-
Adam says it, and then he's like, "I'm gonna throw up." I'm like, "You said it.
said it.
Literally,
you brought it
you
up.
brought this up.
Miranda, that was disgusting that you brought
How
that up. That
dare?
was
Like,
so
I am
gross.
going to die. I'm gonna jump out my window."
Back to my story, but anyways, Joe was playing video games with his friend over whatever, and I got a walking pad because sometimes I
Cute.
don't want to go all the way
Yes,
out to
girl.
the treadmill,
We
and I
gotta,
just want
we
to
gotta
walk
do
in the
something when we're
comfort
watching
of
it
my
Okay, right
somehow.
now. honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's talking to his friend, and I'm looking at some of the stuff, and I go, "Oh, is this my lube?" And it's the lube for the treadmill. And then I hear him on his thing. He goes, "You can't just say that." And I said, "Oh, sorry." And then he goes, "It's for her treadmill." And so I leaned into where the microphone is. I go, "Yeah, we call it my treadmill because it's got a lot of miles." And he's like, "Could you go get our
Can you
food?"
please get out of here?
please.
Casey, why are you not walking it up right now on
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
Ooh.
should.
Next Tuesday we'll do that.
We gotta do
Next
pod
Tuesday.
walking. Yeah.
Pod walks.
Pod walk.
and we'll have
into
it'll
it.
be a whole themed episode like we're mall talking as we walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Well,
love.
We'll all put virtual backgrounds on. We'll go back to
Right.
Zoom, honestly.
I mean, it's
had
us
to
prepping for our
explain-
Disney.
Yeah,
We
I
could
had to
just go
explain
back to
mall
Zoom,
walkers
honestly.
to my niece.
Because malls, well, first you have to
You'd-
explain what malls were, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
And then you
Hey,
explain what
Ariana.
walking was.
And what walking was because these
Yeah.
kids don't.
These
walk.
kids
She
don't
was
walk.
she was like, "Why are all these people here before the mall opens, just walking around?" I go, "That is what old
That's
people
what
do. They
do.
walk.
That's what they do.
They open it up early, and the old people walk around the mall."
I 100.
And Mama, that's gonna be us.
I
don't know what to tell you,
100%
girl.
would be a mall.
Absolutely.
I'm not.
Absolutely.
No
Honestly,
joke. It would be so satisfying, and
I
then I
think
would
it's
eat
great.
so much Cinnabon.
It's a great way for you to meet up with your friends, your little gal
Uh-huh.
pals you haven't seen in a while. It's like you don't want to pay for a gym membership just for
No.
an indoor track,
No.
Yeah.
and it's a
Put your little
perfect-
weighted ankles
It's
on.
a perfect
Oh my god.
oval. Like
Yeah.
it's a perfect way for you to walk.
And you get to people watch.
Yes.
Maybe.
Absolutely. I do
Especially
it.
if you're
See
walking
what's
early in the
new.
morning, you're seeing the weirdos are going.
Yeah. Well,
You're
Adam,
seeing
you
the
know,
mall workers.
Adam,
If
What's
you
you
their
say that I'm
shift?
about to have a bunch of free time, I should go walk the mall. I'm gonna kill you.
Adam, you've got a lot of free time coming up in
Oh
your
my
hands.
God.
Maybe you take that 50-minute drive to Schaumburg and drive to
Yeah,
Maybe
to
I'll just
Woodfield
I'm just
Mall.
gonna take every little metro line I can and just
Yeah.
explore the little
Ah.
little towns, quiet
Quiet village.
villages.
monetize this. You gotta, put
You
it.
Oh my
take
God.
advantage.
Casey,
Adam's-
not everything is content. You sound like RJ. Christ.
Look, we'll strap on
Oh my!
We'll strap
Strap
on
on a strap on.
Yeah,
We'll put a
Miranda, I'll
we'll-
borrow it.
Oh my God. We'll put a little GoPro on Adam on his chest, and he just walks the mall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming none of
That's
you
like-
are on the TikTok of the train guy from Britain.
There's a train.
Oh,
guy.
Oh,
yeah,
I was
I've
going to
seen
talk about
them.
when they put the little things on the kids and they just send the
I
kids
don't
off.
like the
Oh
Very
yeah, I
gross
mean that
that.
too. Yeah.
So gross.
Yeah. Mhm.
do something or whatever it's called on Netflix.
We're going to the parks.
Oh yeah, we gotta train our legs for the parks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I gotta get
yeah.
walk in shape.
Walk in shape. Yeah.
It's so funny. It's like
Gotta
a
do our
month and a half
stretches.
from now.
We're
Guys.
seriously
No.
so close.
Guys.
What?
Uh-oh. What
What?
now, Adam? Well, he's got a lot of time coming up, like we've said. Oh God.
Oh, you can still hear me because you're in the room.
You're still in my room. I'm
Damn it.
still next to you.
Adam
you
pulled the
dumbass.
headphones off him.
Damn it.
Adam pulled my headphones for the listeners.
What?
are so comfortable. They're still ugly as fuck. They're still some of the ugliest shoes I've ever
God.
seen.
Dragged.
Here's the
Adam.
thing. I also have a pair of Hokas.
Mhm.
Hokas are comfortable.
Hokas?
Hokas are great.
Hocus
Adam's been
pocus
wearing
pocus.
my nice little
They're-
beige ones
They are great for walking shoes.
for walking.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Correct.
If you wear
Absolutely.
them as an outfit, I
No.
cannot
No.
approve.
Boot.
No.
Boot.
Mhm.
If I know I'm doing a lot of walking.
Like I will be sporting new Hokas for Walt Disney.
Oh
World.
yeah.
Sure, because you're
Providing
also not
it
doing
doesn't
you're not
rain.
doing looks at Disney. Like
No.
we had to tell Casey and I had to tell a
humidity?
friend. Casey and I had
So
to tell
we're
a
not
friend
we're
who
not
does
doing
looks.
the Mormon
not-
husband Disney bounding. We're not doing that.
Mhm.
Come on.
Oh.
Oh,
The Mormon
we
couple that
could.
Disney bounds.
we could
Oh,
find
we're
some
getting
quad.
so specific.
Yes, Adam, there is one specific one.
Yes, you
there
know
is.
them.
Adam with the
You know
stripper
them,
pole on the
Adam.
bedroom.
Yeah.
The husband does pole dance
Yes.
or pole workouts.
Yeah.
What the fuck
Matt-
are you talking
Matt is listening right now and he is going crazy because he is the one that sends me his
They're.
reels.
How does he watch them? Matt is. I know it's a hate watch.
What's
but
the
it's
handle? What's the handle?
I don't
dear
even know.
darling,
Here, I'll put it
dearest,
up.
dear and dear.
My dearest darling
Dear
mom's
Mumsy and
popsicle.
My dear father.
I get them served to me on like Facebook Reels. They're
Served.
like the worst
Yes.
place
And,
to
like,
watch it.
But here's the thing, like photo wise, they are really good bounds. They have their own. I would never do it. Please keep this in mind. I would never do it. But anytime it's a video,
You would never be on a stripper
specifically-
pole? Is that what you're saying?
specifically of the husband, I am like, get me the out of
His
here.
outfits aren't that.
Get me out of here. Well, boys are dumb.
Boys are cheats and liars. That's
Straight
what I've
straight
always said.
men, get out.
They're such a big disgrace.
They
Well, lucky
will
that's not the
leave.
problem.
yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about us.
Do you know what comes back next week?
Mm.
The grand return of Showgaze.
Oh, I was like thinking. I
Wow.
was like,
I know you all
that's
were on pins and needles.
What's
Yeah.
the premiere?
The premiere? Thank you for asking, Casey.
we asked last week.
It's the pajama game. Starring Doris Day.
That
Were you in
seems like
that
a
one?
weird premiere.
Yeah,
It was
Adam-
just something that I had
Adam
to pick
literally
as like the
picked
end.
it.
Speaking of, like-
I always put the trailer in for the next one. so I
Speaking
had to
of
put it
like
at the end of
Doris
the
Day situation,
God,
we
that's how I
saw-
love to start a sentence.
we saw Some Like It Hot last week.
Oh, sure.
Is
Um,
She's not in that. but
non-ek?
yeah.
Ek?
No, it was Ek.
It was
only
Ek.
Oh,
m-
the show. I
the
see.
the musical.
I thought you meant the film.
the music, right? The musical based on the film with Marilyn Monroe. And I was like, I don't know if Audrey Hepburn. I'm like, yeah, I know Breakfast at Tiffany's. I know My Fair Lady. Marilyn Monroe. I'm like, you're Marilyn Monroe. I don't know your work. I just know you as Marilyn
Oh.
Monroe.
Oh, you have. You should.
Oh.
You genuinely. I would like. Actually, this is so annoying because I know you're not going to
Watch
do
one
it. So
yesterday.
it's
I like.
pointless for me to recommend it. But you should see Something Like It Hot
Oh,
because
Something
it's
Like It Hot.
so funny.
Like no. So I really enjoyed the musical. I really did. I liked
I
it a
bet
lot.
you'd like the show. I bet you
And
like
I
the
feel,
film even
and then
more.
I was like, I would watch the movie.
it's
I
so
was scared, but I was nervous going in because I was like, there are a lot of pew pews. You know,
But it's
Yeah.
a music. Oh
Lots of
yeah.
pews.
The fright.
I too get so scared of guys and dolls.
Okay, I'm gonna
So-
play Adam the couple. I'm not gonna stream it just to protect them.
we have to,
those.
we have to, and then we have to protect ourselves. Honestly,
And we do have to
like
protect ourselves.
this is a public pod.
Oh. Why is that their bedroom?
because
Mormons.
I-
They're not
Oh,
Mormons.
no.
They're not Mormons.
Oh, they're not? Okay.
They're
They
not
just give me the
practicing.
vibe.
Whoa!
They-
Why is there
they-
living? Why do they have so much room in their home?
They were
Adam's
at
watching the Lion
one.
King one right now.
They were at one point. They're not anymore.
Ah, okay. It's it's hard to shake it off.
It is.
Oh.
Speaking of Shake It Off, I saw
Oh,
there was
Selena?
a
This is
there was
Robbie.
Oh my God.
a new in package Shake It Off vinyl for sale at the record store this
Wow.
Wow.
weekend.
Like Selena?
Like
Yeah, I mean,
Zendaya, Bella
Well,
Thorne.
Zendaya.
Selena sings.
Selena
Right,
is
Shake
the
It Off.
singer
the
of
theme
Shake It
song.
Off.
She's the theme song girl. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were talking about Taylor
Shake
Swift.
It Out.
I
Right?
was like, Shake It Off
Shake
is
It-
Taylor Swift.
I was
guys.
gonna say that's
No, it's Shake It Off.
two people. There are two people you think of, and they're very closely related. That's when I
Shake It
met
Up.
Zendaya.
Sorry,
Oh, okay, that makes
it's
sense.
Shake It something.
But RJ and I both were like, yeah, the show. Like
Yeah.
we both knew. What are
Did you send it to the whole group?
This is on-
What?
That little private message?
oh I didn't even
No, it's on the chat. On the
Oh,
oh
Great.
well
great.
great.
anyway.
So we're not doing that. We're not doing
We're
any.
not-
No
don't think
rat
we're-
bounce. Come on.
Well,
Not
we
even-
have
man.
we have our pizza looks.
We do. We're
Everybody's
doing
gotta
pizza
come up with
looks,
Pizza
yes.
looks.
Adam, I am buying a Pizza Rizzo shirt for you to wear.
You really don't have to.
I
You-
got
Adam,
a
we're
dress
dressing
this
up as a family.
weekend.
I would rather find my own outfit. You do not have to find me a pizza.
Adam, we're
Pizza
dressing
Rizzo
up.
shirt.
This is the vacation that we've worked hard
If
for.
I wear a fucking
we wanna
tablecloth, then I will wear a tablecloth.
That's what I've got. I got a tablecloth dress from Marshall's. I think that's what I'm going
I'm gonna
for.
I'm gonna wear a shirt that looks like a bowl of lettuce.
Honestly,
a bowl of
amazing.
romaine.
Tasha salad. Tasha salad.
I think it's great.
Tasha salad.
Are we gonna
Tasha
are we gonna post an invitation? How are we going to tell? Are we
I think
just telling
so.
them
If there are any,
here?
local yokels that want to.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna reach out to some people locally. Obviously,
Oh.
some of my own people.
Yes,
like
of course.
Yeah.
the reach out to the reach arounds. Yeah,
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah,
Although that's a separate list. That's
that's a separate
it's
list.
a little black book.
Yeah.
Is Adam in charge of hiring the Pizza Rizzo stripper?
Listen, Adam's got a lot of time in his hands, so we can assign him many tasks. Because Adam, it's very sweet. Because Adam was like, I feel like I'm gonna get through all of the like tasks and projects in like 2 weeks, and then
I'm
I'll
like,
have nothing to do.
boy, I love those high hopes you have for yourself.
I want to tell you what RJ said to me.
Oh my!
Okay.
I said, I'm gonna have so much time on my hands. I feel like I probably will just end up being like, I really need a morning part-time job. Okay? To just have something to do.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
He goes, no, because you're gonna go to the gym every day.
You said you were going to. You said maybe I could go to the gym every day.
No,
Yes,
that
you
word
did.
every day was never uttered, not nary a once.
Do you want
Maybe
a
you could get a
walking pad
job at the
instead?
gym.
Yeah,
Maybe you could get a job at the gym.
Towel boy.
Yeah. Towel
Towel
boy.
boy. Yeah.
Well,
And you're the towel.
and I'm the towel. Yeah.
Hey, if
Sop-
they're
Jesus
they're
is a biscuit,
paying,
let him sop
If
you
they're
up.
paying you to sop you up, honey,
Why not?
why not?
Why not?
I have no shame. Anything, you know what? You do whatever you want, sweetie.
hmm
You just keep
Sweaty.
saying that because you also want to leave your job.
and
And
now
I
you
just want
can't.
And you want to
And
say
just
the
remember-
same thing. Yeah.
And just remember, I will support you no matter what. And just remember that I support you
Uh-huh.
in whatever decision you want to make.
there
Sure.
you go.
Some decisions weren't made by us, though.
That's true.
Some
That is-
decisions were made for us.
by the yellow in the man the yellow
The
the
man
man,
in
in the yellow hat.
The man in the
Yeah,
yellow hat,
hat.
honey.
or no it
There
was
were-
Paddington. Paddington.
Oh,
was
that's
the
right, it's Paddington.
asshole here.
We got some comments saying justice for Curious George. So I think it's important that we
I think that was from Ari.
Well, doesn't
Ari
make it
said
any
no.
less.
Ari said, "You better go off, Adam."
Yeah.
Showing her support there.
She's
Thank
so
you.
supportive.
Thank you for your support, listener. Thank you.
Unknown listener.
Unknown to me, listener. I told her, I was like, I think we're going to come to London this year. I think we're doing it. I think we got to go to London. Okay, well,
Miranda just.
it's good chatting. Okay.
Miranda. Oh, there you go. She's
Oh,
very
there
good.
she goes.
Miranda,
I think it's Miranda's Wi-Fi. She kept
Jace-
being like, "It's your Wi-Fi." And
I
I think
know.
it's yours.
But I have all my little bars. Yeah, Jace had a flight to London this weekend. He canceled it.
Oh.
He was going to go by himself to a soccer game. But then he was like gone like all last week. He went to a damn it, I should have talked about this on Girly
and the
Pops
GP, the
behind
G-pop
paywall.
behind the paywall.
Because I can't right now. Oh man.
Oh no, tough.
Tough.
Well, you gotta hold it in.
But he was gone for like a week and a half, and then he came back, and he was just like, I don't want to go to London. And I was like, I'm not making this decision
poor
for you.
This is,
baby.
I'm gonna throw up here.
Yeah, I was like, I don't. This is
Oh,
do not. But then,
man.
and then he kept like going back and forth. I was like, please stop talking to me about this. I was like, I personally am glad I am not going to London this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're here or not, to be completely honest. And then he's like, I canceled it. And I was like, then I don't want you. I don't want it to be
Then stop
Saturday.
complaining.
And
Who's
you be like,
playing soccer?
he's like
He's into soccer now.
yes. Leeds is this. They're like 2 hours north of London. I don't know where in the UK. Leeds. But he watches them like every weekend. He has a fucking jersey that he will wear.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wow.
No.
And I was just like,
Would you rather have a gamer? Would you rather have a Joe
Mm.
who's a gamer? Or would you rather have Jace? Who's
That's a great question,
Whatever the
because-
fuck that is.
Or would you rather have an Adam who's a napper?
because Jace is
Yeah.
both. Because no, Jace is both. Jace will either
Oh,
be on
Jace
his
is-
PS5 or watching.
What does he
soccer.
play?
I
Madden,
don't know.
FIFA?
Soccer, FIFA.
I have no idea. Let me
Are they
ask
like
him what he
shooting
plays.
things?
Are they-
No,
yeah,
he's
is he
not
shooting
He's
things?
not.
Is it a
Is he
shooting.
sport?
farming?
Is it sporting?
Is he playing Farm
plays-
Simulator?
He plays Stardew Valley every now and then. But yeah, I think it's mainly
But not
sports
Dreamlight
games.
Valley.
But not Dreamlight.
Not Dreamlight Valley. I think he would
Although
actually
Miss
really like
Dream-
Dreamlight Valley.
Miss
Mm.
Dreamlight, they keep just throwing
She
you
is
expansions.
giving. She
honey.
is
They're just,
giving.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
You could have every IP. I feel like is already in there.
Yes.
Now.
And it's
Let me know when
constant.
there's Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, and then I will refire
Honestly,
up
I
that
would
game.
not.
Honestly, I wouldn't be
shocked if Mr.
surprised.
Toad shows up. Like, or even like buying a headless horseman statue. Like, I feel like that would be something that they have.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy.
So
It's crazy.
Casey, have you read any good books lately?
I'm actually reading the Disney High book right now. Well, I'm
Which is
listening
that?
to.
Is it like a little nonfiction?
It's a Disney High is it's a nonfiction. It tells like basically like the rise of the Disney Channel.
Oh.
The untold
Oh.
story
Oh.
of the rise and fall of the Disney Channel tween empire.
why did I think it was like a
I thought it was
descendant?
That's for sure where I
Disney
Yeah.
High.
Yeah,
honey.
Disney High. I was like,
yeah.
okay,
Monster
Disney.
High.
Yeah.
Okay, YA.
Okay. Why?
And
Nah.
I get this: the Disney High book audiobook is read by no
Don't say it.
other.
Christy Carson.
Ashley Eckstein.
No.
Hannah Miley
The-
Cyrus.
Give me a hint.
Lalaine.
Lalaine.
Disney's
Oh,
Lizzie
that's a
McGuire.
Yes.
Filipino legend.
Miranda, yes.
Miranda. Remember when they just like wrote her off?
Wrote
the
her off. She was like,
show?
"Oh yeah, her family moved to Mexico."
Yeah, she's on vacation.
Yes,
with
they
her
talked
family,
about
like
it in this
Disney.
book.
Miranda's gonna read it now.
I'm gonna
I
read
know.
it.
Miranda, yes.
She's gonna learn. She's gonna relearn how to read just to read this
Yeah.
book.
Yes.
And then I'm also gonna relearn how to listen to Lalaine speak to me.
Lalaine.
Well, you know what they say: acting is listening.
Yeah,
And reacting.
and reacting.
Miranda,
Very
do you
good at
read?
that.
Or do you check out a
Uh,
book
Yes,
every
I
now
do.
and then?
Yeah,
What do you
it's
check
usually
out?
when I like when
Are
I
you a
like
Danielle
vacation.
No, okay.
No,
She reads captions on a TikTok.
I'm a I'm a captions girl.
I'm a
reads
caption
comments.
reader.
She
I
reads the comments
I
of the
like
She
TikToks
reads the
when she gets
comments.
mad.
Absolutely. She reads comments.
I read all the comments, baby.
Well, you have
No.
5 in a.
I do like
Oh.
I do just like this like silly beach read novels when I go on vacation. Like the
Oh
just
yes, yes,
very
yes.
lighthearted. Type
You know, like beach read.
like beach. I have
Like,
read
literally
literally
beach
and
read.
the like. Yes, Yeah,
Mhm.
those types. But I'm not into like any of the lures that are like on Book Talk. I haven't gotten into
Yeah,
Miranda, you would hate what is going on currently in my home.
In this
RJ
home?
RJ is back on his WWE hyperfixation.
No, you're not.
So
Oh,
it's just constant
no,
recently.
no.
What? I
As
always
long
watch it just on the privacy of my own phone.
As long
Go
as
in the
you're
other
not
room.
fucking tweeting about it.
That's
I
true.
gotta remember.
That was
He's
the
not
worst
tweeting at all.
I'm
time.
not tweeting at all, honey.
That was the worst time, I fear.
I actually haven't even been that active on Blue Sky anymore.
The skies aren't very blue
The
anymore.
skies aren't very blue. I'm just,
blue.
trying to
Breathe.
detox from like being on the internet, because I stare at a computer screen every day.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
anytime I get onto like Threads,
Social media. Oh yeah,
Like,
I'm out on Threads, honey.
yeah,
Oof.
I get on Threads and I'm immediately out because I'm like, I don't care about this. Why am I being served
know.
this? And it's
Mhm.
just, we've already talked about how you get on Threads and it's just the same.
The same, yeah.
Casey, your
I
little
have-
dress today is so cute.
I know. Casey really
look
really
rocks.
cute today.
It's
Casey
giving-
really rocks that neckline.
Little town,
this-
it's a quiet village,
this
honey.
Little
this
Town
hair
Quiet
village
Village
is
is title
perfect.
of
Did you get a
ad.
haircut?
No.
A little trim?
Well, stand up for us. Stand up for us.
Do a little twirl.
Walk on your little
Come
treadmill.
on, do a little
Yes.
twirl. Do a little
Yes,
twirl.
do a little
Come
model
on.
walk.
No, I'll let you see it, but that's it.
Oh, the
See
walking
the-
pad?
Oh, I was like the walking.
Oh, it's a
this
dress?
is so
It's a
cute.
romper.
Is it a
Yes.
romper or is it a dress?
It's a
It's
dress.
a dress.
Yes.
Is it
Real
denim
cute.
or is it just
It's
blue?
denim.
I think it's.
It is denim.
Oh,
Cute. It's
denim.
really cute.
Is
It's
it
an Old Navy
I
denim.
was just saying, is it Old
dress.
Navy?
Can I tell you why Old Navy's good now? Have you heard this?
Yeah, it's
No.
what.
Gap and Old
It's his
Navy are both
designer.
run by Zach Posen.
Yes.
Zach.
Oh,
Yes.
He's
yes.
creative director of both of them now. And I
But
was
I-
like, oh.
But the girlies like Zach Posen? The girlies do.
What
Is
are
he-
you talking
Is
about?
he not like, I thought there were people that were like, oh, I'm not into his style. Or am I
Okay,
thinking of-
fine, sure.
Or am I thinking of Isaac
I think-
Mizrahi?
I
think
don't
you're
know
thinking
who
of
you're
Isaac
thinking about.
Mizrahi.
I think I'm thinking of Isaac Mizrahi.
He was
I don't know who you're
very.
thinking about. It made me feel very good as someone
Polarizing.
who like went through the whole. I think I like Old Navy. Do I have
Yes,
bad taste
what's
now?
wrong
That I
with
was
me
like,
now?
oh no, I do have good taste.
That's what I
Yeah.
bought some stuff at the Gap Friends and Family sale that was 40% off, and I was like, this is nice. Like I really
It's
like.
cute.
Oh, this is nice.
This is
Ow.
nice.
a large.
But the only thing about Old Navy that will still like just grind my gears is like you can't ever go in store. You can never
No.
find the cute stuff
No.
in store,
No.
and then it's
No.
never
You really
on
don't.
sale.
No.
You
It's
have
never
to-
on sale in the
It's
store.
never on sale in store. So you have, and I'm like, shouldn't it be
The
opposite?
way they display stuff in store feels like it has not changed in the past like
right?
15 years.
Exactly.
Why-
Like it is.
why
I'm like, but
are
your
there-
clothes are different.
Why
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
each
Yeah.
hanger? Okay.
Oh my god, these plastic
Aesthetically-
hangers! I see.
No,
Yeah.
no. What? The broad that has all the hangers hanging off of it.
Yeah.
There should
Yeah.
be some space that I can like move the things around. It should not be
Yes.
like
Oh, it's-
wall
it
to
should
wall
not-
hangers that I
yes.
cannot
Should
move
not-
them.
Yes.
It should not
makes
look
me
like my
uncomfortable.
closet. Like it's
Yeah.
Correct.
If
This
you
is
and
the
if you
ideal.
just hit it a little bit,
Hit it,
the
everything
first
comes
thing
off.
falls
Everything-
off.
Yes.
Everything falls down, honey.
And
It's
then
like,
you
why
just
is
walk
this
away.
stuff to the brim? And it's 3 different designs. It's like, can we?
If I
Can we
ever owned
stop?
if I ever
Please
owned
stop.
a retail store that sold clothing, I would use wooden hangers. I just think
Oh,
they
chic.
look chic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care how much space they take up.
I mean,
Is
even
that
in
your-
Francesca's, you would go with the wooden hangers, and every night between closing, you would make sure there are 2 fingers in between each hanger.
See, yes, that's what you got to
It's
do.
not
Wow.
Each
easy.
hanger. Yeah.
Is that your retirement job, Adam? Retail.
No, his
Retail.
retirement job is going is
Hong Kong
Towel
Disneyland.
Boy.
Oh, Towel Boy.
Cowboy.
No, Hong Kong Disneyland.
Cum
Yeah, Hong
rags
Kong
or whatever.
Disneyland,
What was it?
remember?
Towel Boy.
We're going to
Cowboy.
Hong Kong.
Towel Boy
Who
in
is
Hong
we?
Kong.
You and
Me and
Miranda, remember? You guys are going to be
Remember
Hong
we're
Kong
retiring
Disneyland.
at
Oh,
Hong
for
Kong
our
readers?
actual retirement. Oh yeah, of
Yes.
course. Yeah, of course. And I'm gonna work Mystic Manor, obviously.
Obviously. And I
Oh,
don't know. I still have yet to decide what will I do
For what?
Her
at Hong
retirement.
Kong.
Her Hong
Job.
Kong
Oh,
retirement
Miranda,
job.
we're not even girl. It's all over in 6 years.
We're not making it to
I-
65 or whatever.
I
What is
think
the
we're-
retirement age?
Yeah. No, we've
You
said
can
6
retire
years.
whatever you want, Adam. Technically, aren't you retired?
Let's do it right now. We have 6 days for you, in fact.
Yeah, aren't you gonna be
Jesus.
retired at 60?
Retirement party.
He did. He's been saying goodbyes to the real estate world.
I can finally come clean. I've
That's
been in
right.
real estate this whole time.
been in
People
real-
didn't know.
I don't know if
Didn't
you.
know.
There's no way they caught.
I don't think our
on.
listeners
You were
picked it up. Our
so
truckers.
discreet. The
The
truckers.
truckers
The
may be,
truckers.
they're not that smart. They
They
don't
just
know how
drive
to.
on past.
Jesus.
They just drive on down
Drive on by.
Route 66.
Yeah, we had a little birthday thing, which obviously coincided with my last week. People were saying some very nice things, which was very nice.
It's so funny because this is just the pod. Everyone was like,
This is the free pod, by the way, on YouTube.
everyone was like, I never knew that Adam actually liked us. And in my head, I was like, because he turns it on at work and then he turns it off after work. That's called work-life balance.
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah. But that's the thing is these people, they don't have work-life balance because they're independent contractors who run
yes,
their
they
own
have to-
business.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Casey was that life once upon a time, you know?
Mhm.
Every
where was
day,
that? Where was that work-life balance?
She was. Everyone had a button. You didn't need work-life balance.
Everyone had a button.
Everyone wanted a
Everyone.
button.
Y'all, and I recently was featured in a viral Disney TikTok about
What?
yes.
It was like one of those slideshows where it was like
Uh-huh.
point of view. You're a Disney influencer in
2017.
2016.
Yeah.
And you swipe past, and lo and behold,
It was just a random
hardbound
person.
buttons.
Yes, POV. You're a Disney millennial in the 2010s.
Oh, and it's your buttons. What your buttons were one of the picture?
Let me count it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th slide of millions of slides are my buttons. And
Oh,
so
Wow.
I got in the comments because I had to, and I got in the
Because you
comments
had to.
early. I said, as the creator of those Parkbound buttons, I can confirm this is peak millennial. And literally, all these people were replying. They're like, "Oh my God, Casey has entered the chat. Thank you for your
Wow.
service.
Oh my
Wow.
god!
You've made it into the culture. I still have so many of them."
Casey created the culture.
Casey, you were the culture.
She created
the
the
culture.
culture.
You made the I would say
Casey-
you
Casey had
created
the
Disney
entire
influencing.
cor-
You
Casey
were in
had the
there.
entire corner of the
Yes.
market share on button. It's
We
it's
literally
crazy. It's
would
genuinely
not
crazy
have-
because so many people were making T-shirts and Casey was the only person alive making.
The fact
buttons.
that this
Yeah.
podcast, just about the 4 of us friends, would not exist if these buttons didn't exist
Yeah.
is bonkers.
If Miranda didn't
Miranda and I
said
would have
that-
never
that-
met if Casey
yeah,
hadn't made
truly,
those buttons.
Yeah.
we would have met, but we would not have continued to stay friends.
Correct.
Yeah.
We would have said bye-bye long ago.
If
Correct.
Miranda never sent that sad DM about maybe some friends
Speaking of
Maybe
friends,
some
quotes, and Casey being like, "This fucking loser
What a
doesn't
loser.
understand,
What a
doesn't understand the
pick-me.
business, doesn't understand,
Casey,
audience."
did you hear about the guy from the Impractical Jokers who's hitting on a 14-year-old girl or whatever?
Which
Oh,
one?
no.
What girl?
Oh, no.
Girl. I didn't even know there are multiple.
Name a
What do you
man.
mean?
It was one.
Jokers.
Jokers.
I'm
I think it's from Impractical Jokers.
Quick Google.
I'm
quick
about
news
to be spreading misinformation, so you better double check.
I knew it had to be Joe. I knew it had to be Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, that checks,
Oh, no.
actually.
Sorry, listeners, different Joe.
Different
Joe, to
Oh.
be clear.
Yeah, different Joe. He's denying the claim, but okay, so Joe Gatto from the Impractical Jokers.
Gaddo.
Yes.
Not
The
Ghatto.
way you pronounce it, I was like,
Joe
wait.
Gatto.
Joe Gatto.
It's Gatto.
Yeah, G-A-T-T-O.
Gatto.
No,
I
you just
know.
it
But
sounds
not-
like you're saying ghetto. Thank you.
Gatto. Joe Gatto. Joe Gatto. So
Jesus.
he famously left the Impractical Jokers a couple years ago, and he wouldn't say why, and then he was
Rehab.
also in the midst of getting a divorce from his wife, and my little ears went up, my little
Uh-oh.
antennas went
Spidey
up,
senses.
and I said, he did something. He definitely did
Yeah.
something with
Uh-huh.
someone in the like
In the show.
in the production,
Oh,
probably.
yikes.
Because
Try
Okay,
Guys.
try
She's
guys.
giving
Try
Try
guys.
Guys
the
for sure.
cash cow that is Impractical Jokers
Yeah.
Yeah.
is insane.
Which is
Yeah.
playing on every bar TV in America. Do you know
And
what
like
I mean?
they still tour.
And they're
Like
Every
still doing
Applebee's.
it.
Every
Arena
single
tours.
Applebee's.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Arena tours.
Yeah.
Insane.
Oh yeah, that's
She got it.
I'm
She
reading
got
it
it.
all.
How
Yeah,
old?
it's not good.
She was 19 at the time, and this happened September 8th, 2023.
Oh my
And isn't that like when that's when he like
Left? Or
Mhm.
right before he left?
Joe Gatto
That's-
leaves Impractical Jokers? Let's see what that happened.
So he came back? He is
Well,
back or no?
he announced he was leaving. Hold on. In 2021. So this was after this.
I mean,
But
obviously, multiple
There's
people
got to
had
be other people
involved.
that have probably
Yeah.
that are probably going to come forward. But let me read this to you, Miranda. After attending the show by herself and then snapping a picture with him afterwards, basically she saw him at ran into him at a brunch, and she asked to take a photo, and she later sent him a direct message on Instagram and asked about the possibility of getting 2 free tickets for a show in the same city. He gifted her tickets and meet and greet passes for the stand-up show. She attended alone and then snapped a picture with him afterwards. She returned home where she and her roommate began discussing the night as they were drinking. The TikToker claimed that she and Gatto began
The trucker.
messaging
What
back
did she?
and
What did you say?
forth.
TikToker.
Oh, the TikToker.
They
Our
messaged back and
listener.
Our
forth,
listener.
and things began to get a little weird. She alleged that Gatto put their messages in vanishing mode, a feature on Instagram that causes
Oh,
messages to
no.
disappear. She alleged that Gatto gave her directions on how to get to his hotel,
Oh God.
and she went.
Oh.
Somebody led her to the elevator, and somebody was on the elevator with her and pressed the button. While she did not go into specifics about her allegations, she claimed that some stuff happened.
God, what is men are so gross.
Men are gross.
Yeah.
Men are so gross.
But that means if he left his wife in 2023, then this definitely happened while he was married.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, because he was getting a divorce from his wife whenever he left the show, but then they like rekindled things like a year later. So they were back together by this point.
Oh boy. Oh, boy.
They have kids.
Yes.
That's why.
But
Men are
anyways,
garbage.
I knew it had to be Joe because I know, trust me, folks, I know my Impractical
Casey knows the
Jokers.
creep, okay? Casey can smell
I
him.
know my way around a creep.
Yeah.
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 And Q is way too smart to do it. He just knows that
His name is Q. His stage name is Q.
he's Brian Q. He goes by Q, but his name's Brian Quinn. But he would know not to do it. Murr has a like hot wife, and Sal has like a girlfriend.
Oh, there's 4 jokers.
These names
four
are not
jokers.
real. They are crazy. What are you talking about? Mel, Q, Sal, and Joe.
Male.
But anyways, I did not hear about that, but thank you so much. Now I know what's happening in the Impractical IJ culture.
Wow.
You're
The
welcome.
IJC.
I'm glad I could help.
Yeah. Cause I was talking to someone recently. We were talking about like the most famous person we've ever like seen or met. And I was like, I've
Who's
seen
the one with the glasses?
uh
The one with the really short hair.
Murr, the bald one.
Yeah, Baldy.
I think Murr. But
This is
But
so
yeah,
fun
but
for
I-
me.
This is so
yeah,
fun.
that's Murr.
Okay. He looks nice.
Yeah. I mean, they're just
What's the point of the
men.
show? They do. They play
prank
pranks.
Like pranks, yeah.
They play pranks on each other. They try and prank each other to do things to embarrass them in front of people. So it's
But
not
it's
about
not. But it's not pranking like
it's
random
not about
strangers on the
pranking.
street.
Yeah, it's like they're basically trying to embarrass each other so much that they don't do the prank. Like they'll be like,
Mm.
I want you to go into this bingo hall, and every time we tell you, you have to yell bingo. And so
Mm.
they've got a little earpiece in their ear, and Sal has to walk into the bingo hall and he's playing bingo. And then he has to, whenever they tell him bingo, he has to yell bingo. And then it's getting everyone mad because he obviously doesn't have a bingo. So it's basically getting him to the point of being like, I'm not going to do it anymore. But that was his like big punishment, was he kept on to do it. There's one where Q is on the tram tour at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Sponsored.
And
Sponcon.
yes, SponCon. And whenever they tell him in his ear, his punishment was he had to be on the tram tour and he had to pull the emergency
Oh
stop.
my God.
And so everyone on the tour was like, "Oh my God, please stop!" Because every time he would pull it, they'd be like, "Sir, is it an emergency?" And he'd be like, yeah. What time is the last
Oh
the
my
last
God.
Waterworld show?" Like, and they kept making him pull it, and he's like, "Guys, please don't make me pull it." People are getting mad, and then like the tour guide was like, "Folks, we're gonna have to go past this because we're running out of time. We keep having to stop." But then like they did say that for that tram tour, they gave him a bunch of like free passes, like, you know, like skip the line passes
Yeah.
and free stuff, you know, for being on his tram tour. But it's like it's just stuff to embarrass themselves. They're not trying to embarrass the public, but usually it can make people mad. Like, you know, because people started yelling at him on the tram tour to stop doing it.
I would.
I would push him off the tram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave him in the
Show him.
dust in the middle of whatever the
And whatever.
it's been, whatever
New York.
Desperate
It is.
Housewives, wherever
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
at, Wisteria Lane.
I would
Yeah.
love to go to
War
Universal
of the
Studios
Worlds.
Hollywood and do this, honestly.
I want to do the tram tour.
We should go to Universal Studios.
Adam's got plenty of time.
Hollywood.
Let's do it.
We should go.
No, I want to go to Japan.
I want to go to Epic Universe.
I want to go to got so much time in my hands. I got to go.
Guys, don't worry. I did enter a contest to try and win tickets
A little
to Epic
preview?
Universe
Okay.
through Peacock.
Preview?
So,
Did you win?
who
No,
knows? I mean, I only entered once, and I just did it today, so I don't know. Maybe I did
But-
win.
Should
But
we all
wouldn't it-
do it?
But wouldn't it be when it opens?
Just you?
Yeah,
Well, we're not there. It's not open.
Well, we'll
over
go
there.
with her. We'll just go
we'll
back.
go back. It comes
we'll
with
go
free
back.
ticket or free
Okay.
airplanes.
What are you busy?
Oh, free plane.
Yeah, what are you doing? Busy?
What are you busy, bitch?
Oh, I'll make time.
Me and my guests could win a
and
trip.
I love the Epic Universe.
And
I
all
know
of its
I
epicness.
know every IP and every lore of every universe.
Miranda, the way I need to watch you be on that Monsters ride, the Universal Monsters ride. I don't even know. It has to be scary enough that I know you would poop your pants.
Is it really scary?
I think so. It's the Universal Monsters ride.
It's Miss Dracula.
I don't
Dracula
know.
werewolf.
What's that?
Yeah. This
Frank-
her. Frankenstein.
Mm.
Frankenstein and them.
Frankenstein's monster, obviously.
Obviously.
Not the doctor himself.
Sure.
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 Yeah.
Wolfman,
No.
creature from the Black Lagoon.
No.
Sure.
Familiar with Invisible Man? Any of these ringing a bell for you?
I mean, Frankenstein, I got. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, it seemed like you were lost.
Dracula, I understand.
Mm-hmm. Vampire
The
Man.
others, nope, none of them.
They could be walking down the street and I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know a thing.
Sorry to this monster.
Sorry
Back
to
to
this
this
monster.
monster. I've never seen How
When
to
are we
Train Your
getting Kiki Palmer
Dragon.
on the pod?
Honestly, I bet
Oh.
she would come. I feel like we've asked this multiple
I
times.
think we probably need.
Should we worry about getting a sponsor first before we get Kiki Palmer?
We need.
I would say.
We have to get the Quince sponsor first. We need the
Uh-huh.
Quince
Well,
discount
Adam was
codes
telling me,
first.
didn't you say like you're
I know someone who does PR for like their sorority house, and she just emailed Poppy and they sent them cases of Poppy for free.
Well,
You
we
know
don't
what
want
we
Poppy.
could do? You know what
Miranda does. She
Miranda
loves
does.
Poppy. She won't
You
stop
know,
talking about it.
we know what we could do is we could do that thing for the bachelorette party and then like email a bunch of
The
PR
brands.
The brands.
Yeah.
and see if they send us any.
That
PR.
always makes
Let's
you
do
got to
it.
do it because it makes me feel so cringy.
Oh, I got a person that'll have a lot of free time sending emails.
You
Uh-huh.
you have to stop bringing it up.
Adam, make sure you send one to My Pleasure.
Oh,
100%.
They will absolutely send me some
They will
swag.
Yeah.
Just
this
tell them to
Christian
look up my
woman is about to get
rewards.
married.
Yeah. We're having
We're
a
hosting
very
it at a Pizza
very-
Rizzo.
we're
a
having a
traditional
very
Christian
evangelical wedding soon. Is there any chicken you'd like to donate?
Is there any holy
Any
chicken
holy
you'd like to send over?
Yeah.
A couple bottles of sauces,
Couple
if you will.
bottles of
bottles of
sauces.
sauce.
Mhm.
You got Polynesian sauce. The only poly here is the sauce.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Honey.
Traditional
Okay.
marriage only.
Traditional marriage only.
Yes.
I bet we can email. Should we go local? Like, should we do like Huey Magoo?
No,
Oh,
shut up about
Huey.
Huey fucking Magoo.
Casey and I just
We
we're gonna have our
love
own
Huey.
tape. We love Huey and all of his Magoos.
You don't want chicken
all the
salad chick?
Magoo's.
I'm sure she'd be
Oh,
happy
I'm
to
sure she'll
sponsor.
absolutely
Oh,
send
I'm
you a
sure.
piece.
But,
Let's
I,
say
but
One
I
of those
miss-
lettuce
tub.
leaves that they put everything on.
Yeah.
ugh, those limp lettuce leaves.
Yeah, like can we can bring
That's
in our
title
own
of that.
food, right? Like we can bring in food.
Well, we're gonna have
At
to.
Disney
It's not
World,
like the
you
food
can
at Pizza
famously bring
Rizzo
in
is-
any food you want.
Into the
We can bring in
restaurant,
coolers.
but
As
into
long
the
as it's ice
restaurant.
packs.
Here's what we should do. We should do like a candy salad, but instead it's a Coleman. So it's like a full
Oh
blown
my
cooler.
god,
And then it's like, I'm RJ and I'm bringing in this for her.
that's amazing. We
just bring
must
whatever.
do that.
And then we open it and we're like, this is what we're eating with our salad,
I think
Caesar salad cups.
I think to save space, I think it's like a drawstring bag. You know,
Okay. Or a little
Yeah,
like that way.
lunchbox,
Like,
little-
yeah, we're just
Or even like an insulated tote. Because doesn't Trader Joe's have like
a
the zip-
rucksack, like it's on a
Baby, you
it's
know
a
I have.
knapsack on a stick.
no, like
Yeah.
a drawstring bag, like a gym
Where's
Like a
my
gym
RJ
bag?
Food
Yeah, like
Rocks
a
like a middle
drawstring bag?
school
Yes,
gym
an
bag.
RJ Food Rocks drawstring bag.
Yes,
You know what? We'll have time.
exactly.
I have time to print a Did You Read the Group Chat little tote
Yeah,
bag
a pizza-
situation.
I know someone who has a bunch of
I know-
time coming
I know
up.
someone who's got a lot of
A
time on.
pizza Rizzo batch party tote.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Brand
we
the
have.
whole-
it's
to
rat.
bring-
It's rat wedding. It's rat.
It's
batch.
a rat. It's rat wedding. Rat
It's a rat
batch.
bat.
It's rat batch. Yeah,
Is it Bachelorette? Is that what it actually is?
it's one of many. Adam.
You're having
Yeah.
multiple events.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this is
I
the
mean,
rat
this is
one.
my
You
this
will
is my
have a veil.
2025 Bachelorette. I had to have
She'll have a veil.
Pizza Rizzo Bachelorette party.
Mhm.
Right.
So yes,
So yes,
I-
it is a.
We're
bitch.
doing we're doing the traditional second marriage routine of multiple bachelorette.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got
It's
my-
giving
the
Beetlejuice
veil.
Lydia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
You have to
Wow.
fully wear
This-
a completely over you though.
Oh my god. Yep.
Hi.
Just like that.
no, I've got
Will my magic band scan through the veil?
I've got all of the stuff to make my little veil.
Katie, are
my
you making
little-
us buttons?
I'm making us buttons, of
Amazing.
course.
Amazing.
Of course.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, of course.
It's rat bride.
It's rat.
It's
bride.
rat bride. Incredible.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I'm also making Muppet Vision closing buttons
Cute.
to offset some of the costs,
Of
just
course.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I know 6 other buttons you could easily put.
Oh, you're
on
coming out of-
sale,
are you coming out of
Mama.
retirement?
I think people would buy these Friends buttons. To be completely honest,
Oh my God.
I had
Oh.
people say they would buy them. Okay,
Then make them yourself.
I don't know how to fucking make them myself.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
didn't give Miranda the full template. I updated her Canva template for her,
You
but it's
tweaked
not
it
the
a little
same as
bit
my
just so it's
button
not
template.
exactly right. Yeah.
It doesn't have all the bells and whistles of my PSD file.
So you are coming out of retirement just to sell, just to
profit
say goodbye
off
to.
of say goodbye. Yes, exactly.
Yes, absolutely. So we're just saying goodbye.
Yes, not profit off of it, but to give it a good send off.
A proper farewell.
A proper farewell.
A proper farewell.
For the right price, honey.
For the right price. Yeah. It'll be a pre-sale situation. So.
Well, in this, I mean, we're in peak inflation, Casey, so we need to, this is $10.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much are the buttons now?
That's true.
Weren't they $4?
They used to be $4, but I think they got to be $5 now. Especially if I'm selling on Etsy.
I think it's $6.
I think it's $6, girl. I think
It's just it's so hard to ask $6 from anyone.
Yeah,
but I did look up.
Is it
comparable?
Because
pricing.
I feel like so many people are asking $6 of me all the time.
Yeah,
I feel that very frequently.
Yes, yeah. The Dunkin' Latte is $6.
Crazy.
That's more than our Patreon membership.
Yeah,
which you can get for only
$5, and we guarantee that in the next month it will not go up. So
we guarantee it.
Guarantee for April. That's for
and
sure.
I know on Patreon that you can change the price, and that only affects new members. So you would be grandfathered in at the price that it currently is. So if at any time we do up the price, look at that, because
like
you're
maybe
in
May for extra premium content. I don't know.
Or we'll sell a special episode.
Yeah, sell per app. There you
sell
go.
per app. Pay-per-view, honey. PPL.
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 Should we go off?
Let's go off, please.
Is this it? Are we done?
Is it?
Let's go off.
Oh,
I'm gonna go really quick.
We don't have another pair.
We don't have another.
Hold on, you can use mine.
No.
I'll go grab your.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
I'll mute
really
myself
quick.
and I'll open the speaker.
Open the speaker.
Okay, I'm going off. Thank you. I don't understand. It is 2025. I've only had my computer for 4 years now. That's 2021. How in the hell did Apple decide to make a MacBook and decide that the best way to charge your mouse would be underneath it? So you can't charge your mouse and do literally anything else. So when I get to my laptop, we're about to start recording, and I get onto my MacBook and it's like, by the way, your mouse is dead. You need to recharge it. I would just plug it in and go about my day. But no, I have to literally sit there for a few minutes while it charges enough for me to click into the chat so I can begin streaming here. Mm-hmm. I just don't understand how there's literal space on the side. You could do it on the front or the back. Why are we doing it underneath? Who came up with this? I think you should be fired. Thank you.
And it's been like that since they
for the dawn of time, bitch.
They invented this magic mouse. It is not magical.
I just don't understand. It doesn't make any sense why they have it underneath. It's so dumb.
It is.
See, I swapped out of the magic mouse, so now we have like a
regular.
I need a thumb support. I need my thumb to rest somewhere.
Sure.
But she's a double A girl.
She's a double A girl.
She's a double A.
And she's been double A'd for I haven't changed these batteries since triple A. I haven't changed these batteries in 2 years.
Wow.
And the damn
can I ask a question? Maybe this is my go off because I don't have one. Why are batteries all different sizes? Why the fuck do I have to buy a specific set of batteries for my smoke detector?
That's a great question.
Why is it 9 volt? What specifically why? It's so stupid. Why not just be like, there's AAA because they're skinty, there's AA, and there's C because they're fat, and that's it. That's the end of the battery spectrum. Yeah. Why are there like watch batteries and there's too many batteries.
There's too many batteries.
Too many batteries. Too many cooks in the kitchen and too many batteries in the junk drawer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, don't get me started on the amount of damn batteries in our junk drawer since Joe's office closed. He's like, well, we can use them. I'm like, oh, so now we have 800
so now
batteries rent, and they're just scattered.
So many batteries.
Oh my God, they
And
need
not
to be in
in
like
go
a
bad. They
bin.
expire. Batteries
Yeah.
expire.
And like when they expire, they like fucking explode.
Yes.
They expire?
Yes, girl.
Yes.
How
They
batteries
corrode.
the batteries that I bought for our smoke
smoke
detector,
detector.
which did go off in the middle of the fucking night to let us know that it was out of
Oh,
fucking
I
batteries.
know, and
Hell
Friedrich was so
no.
scared.
Vajik lost his mind.
Yeah.
So I had to
baby.
order it. I got on Amazon immediately to order like same day,
At like
whatever.
3 a.m, just
I bought 8 9-volt batteries, which are the square ones with the 2 little things on the side.
Mhm.
You ain't
Okay.
ever gonna use this.
I'm
No.
never going to use 8 of them. So I was like, should I just go to
Give
our
them to every-
neighbors and
yeah.
be like, hey, here you
switch
go?
out your batteries. Go ahead.
Yeah. We're all on a
Because it has a
system
shelf life
here.
of 3 years. How is a battery have a shelf life of 3 years?
When you're not
Shit,
using
just
it.
always-
There's canned food I have in my
That's what I
pantry
don't
that's longer than that.
understand.
Hello? That's edible.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to be looking into the battery. We need to be looking at batteries to
Oh,
optimize because what are we this is
Well, they are
silly.
rechargeable, but not for the 9 volts.
Not for the 9
No.
volts.
No.
Can't recharge those girlies.
Mess.
And like
Slop.
where and
flop.
and you're supposed to recycle them. It's like, babe, I don't have time.
That's
No.
yes. Sorry.
I don't even know if I believe in recycling in America. I
don't
I
think
don't
simply
believe
don't
it's
know if I
true.
believe it.
don't
I
believe
think
it's
it all
true.
goes to the exact same place,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
they set it all on fire, and then they're putting a hole in the ozone layer, and that's why we're all dying in 6 years.
6
That's why my
years,
lips were
baby.
chapped this morning.
That's
That's
why
why
RJ
the
has a
lips-
split lip this morning.
Damn hole in
Yeah.
the layer above Chicago, famously.
It's like a voodoo doll.
Stupid, dumb.
Dumb.
Yeah.
That's it. all I had.
Kissy, RJ.
Oh yeah, mine's quick too. You know, shout out to the dry fucking weather.
Mm.
Fuck you. Because it rains like this weekend, and then all of a sudden my skin is chapped. Like, how does that make sense? So I am shellacking on Miss Aquaphor, the full big bottle, and I am doing tinted chapstick now. I just need a little gloss.
There's no way that is
I need a little
helping.
pink.
There's
No.
simply no way.
Well, what
it's
I do is
helping.
this is my during the
brand?
day and
Uh
Nivea,
huh.
Oh.
Nivea strawberry,
Nivea.
Nivea.
Nivea. The strawberry came in a 2-pack, and the cherry came in a 1-pack. But I think I wanted the cherry because Nivea is like pink. The
Mm.
cherry or the strawberry. The cherry is a little bit darker, but then there was like a burgundy color, like a berry
Oh.
burgundy. But I was like, I don't know if I don't think my lips are burgundy.
I think you could probably pull off burgundy. You have the
think-
darker. You're darker.
And I think
complected.
like burgundy for a chapstick isn't as dark as you may think it is.
No.
A
Mm,
lipstick
that's true,
would
that's
a
true.
lip
Yeah.
stain would be
A
different.
very
Yeah.
sheer girl.
Very
Yeah.
sheer.
Sure, girl.
Sure.
But once in a while I'll walk down the Walgreens makeup aisle and just like, should I?
What could have been?
What could have been?
Yeah.
Sure.
So we'll see. Maybe that's something in the year that I'll discover. But also, like, I don't get out. So
Who am I doing it
who
for?
am I doing it for?
Yeah.
You
But
do
you'll
it for
get out more in the
yourself, baby.
summertime.
That's true.
Once it's nicer.
Get out. You're always at a tech rehearsal or a
Or a damn nonprofit or a
damn
gala. or whatever the
nonprofit
fuck.
dinner
something.
that takes
Dinner or
8
something.
hours.
We're always at a Red Robin or
We're
something
always at a
Oh,
damn
always
rehearsal.
at a-
Cheesecake
that we
Factory.
did get recognized at, by the way.
No.
Yes,
We
the
walked
host-
into the Red Robin and the host was like, "How many? And do you have a YouTube channel?" And we were like,
one
Stop.
sentence.
Stop.
we
And
felt
were you
just
like, oh, I'm
Casey
so
walking
sorry.
around the
We are
park.
at the wrong restaurant.
I was like, oh wait, this is Red Robin. Oh,
We meant to go to Red
Rooster.
Lobster.
Red Lobster.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
before it closes.
Well, did you get excellent service?
No, because they sat us at the bar and the bartender was slammed.
Then
Because
why
the
did
bartender
you
was
sit
also
there?
being the server for the
busy.
if the bartender's like, okay, yeah, I'll serve the high tops too. Don't put a fucking 12 birthday.
Oh no!
I think they'd cut servers early, so that's all they were cooking with.
And so the bartender was like, because he kept apologizing to us, and I was like, I get it. We already
Don't
know
worry
what we
about
want.
us.
Literally, just
bring me that campfire sauce.
Just bring the campfire sauce.
Did not come originally.
Oh,
it's fine. I drank that full fat Coke.
I think you just said campfire sauce.
In 2 minutes.
He drank an entire full fat Coke like as soon as it got placed in front of you, and he got full from it. So he only ate half of his burger.
I only ate half my
Blorgar.
Because you were full from the Coca-Cola.
Because he was full from the Coca-Cola.
Because I drank it so fast.
Because he's 33 years old, honey, and that's what happens.
That's what happens. But you know what? That's diet.
Huh?
That's on diet.
Oh, that's liquid diet. That's on liquid diet.
Yeah.
Fill up on the gas from the
carbonation.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
Where's that? Yeah, where's that Atkins diet, honey?
Yeah. That
Adamkins.
Fat Coke.
Was that what your mom? Was that what your mom was doing? Atkins?
She's been on Atkins. No, she was on Atkins. She's still on Atkins. Wow. No. She was on Atkins.
She's done
but because she was an Atkins girl, she's still like a God forbid I eat bread type of thing, but then we'll eat like a cup of soup. And I was like, baby, let me tell you a thing about carbs. Like they come in different forms than just
it's not just
bread.
A piece of bread, honey.
Casey.
You
gonna go off about this lube for the treadmill?
Yeah. Y'all, the most embarrassing thing to ever happen as an adult is to fall. No matter.
I was gonna ask you about this.
It grounds you literally, quite literally. And you are just mentally grounded when you fall because you are now Boo Boo the Fool. You are on the ground with scraped knees, hands against the concrete.
And at your age, I mean,
and at my age,
who knows what else?
Who knows if you'll get
a broken hip?
Yes, and I was in one of my tall Crocs, and I think it was a little wobbly. And those Crocs are on notice right now. The ones that
they're just on notice. They're not burned in a pit. Well,
they're
definitely
not
don't set them
burned
on fire.
yet.
God. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That would just we're down to 4 years.
Ozone.
Yeah.
Burn them Crocs. But and here's also the thing. There was some woman standing outside, and she had the Marc Jacobs bag that says like the tote
bag.
And she was talking to someone, and I'm like, look at this bitch in her stupid bag. And then I'm walking, and she's behind me, and I fall.
No.
And she is like this with her phone in front of her face and just keeps walking. And like up.
She didn't even know you fell.
Well, she
it's like
she knew.
There's no way you didn't notice I fell. But like there's I
Casey's doing the full Family Guy like
yeah, like I literally had to stand for a moment because a part of me, when you fall, you're like kind of in shock of like, did I just fucking fall? You know? So
Grandma.
I need to, Casey, did you twist your ankle? Did you trip on something?
Yeah, I need a
recreate.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
So
and with this gorgeous dress too.
Casey is standing.
I'm in a pretty high platform shoe, but it is.
We know it's a Croc. You don't need to dress it up.
It's a Croc. Yes,
it's a Croc, but it's got a back to it, and the back is strapped in. I'm strapped in. They're my Mary Jane.
Sport mode.
Yeah, I'm in sport
4-wheel drive.
But there's just something about it that like it's got like a cut, like a dip in it, so it's not like a full platform. It's got a little cutout, and so I think what happened was whenever I like
are you trying
down,
to say arch? It has an arch.
Let me go get the shoe. Let me go get. Actually,
go
no,
get the girl that's on notice.
Go get the girl.
But like. So when
she's not
there was a curb, and so I stepped down, and I think I just hit it in that like
in where it is,
archway
the
or
little
whatever,
divot.
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
went, oh, and I fall to my knees, and my hands go boom, and I'm just, and I can feel my knees are like now scraped, and I look, and the one's super bloody. But I luckily had a dress long enough that, like, when I'm walking to my car, you can't see my bloody knees.
Sure.
Is this on your way home?
This is
so
on
you
my
were
way
walking to your
home.
car? Okay.
Uh-huh.
From the
If
Marc
it happened on
Jacobs
the way
store.
in,
From Marc
I would have maybe just turned around.
Yeah, you're like,
I
sick
had
day. I don't know what to tell you. I am sick today.
But and then I
Mental
get
health day.
home, I open the door, and I say to Joe, I basically pull up my skirt
Your
enough so
bloody
you can see my
knees.
knees.
Do you want to
And
see
I
my
go-
knees, Joe?
I go, I fell. And then he asked me what happened, tell blah, blah, blah. And then like 10 minutes go by, and then he said something, and I go, you need to clean my knees.
Oh my god.
So then I laid in bed and made him
While
go
he
get
nursed you?
He nursed
Well,
me.
he tended the wounds.
He put the Band-Aid on my one knee that had a bigger scrape, and I'm
you
I'm
do a
doing
little
okay now,
bag
but
of frozen peas and make
Yeah,
them,
Yeah.
the
But
swelling
it's
go
just-
down.
it really just like messes
humbles
with you.
At
a
least,
person.
at
humbles
least
you.
nobody was
It
around that you
humbles
knew.
you.
Yes. Oh, yes, because I literally saw one of the women that I work with from
Yeah.
another office 2 seconds later, and I'm like, if she saw me fall,
If
this
she saw me fall, it's
I-
over, bitch.
It was
over.
It
It's
was 2
over.
years ago. 2 years ago, we were doing an event with a restaurant, and I was walking out with a case of wine, and I tripped on the curb, fell to my knees, holding the case of wine, and my chest went into like the back of my trunk, like it was open. So I did not break a single bottle of wine, but I also scraped and had bloody knees. This was 2 years ago. Mind you, I then also drove to my parents' home on the way home and was like, can you clean up my bloody knees? But to this day, I will see these restaurant partners and they will mention the fact that I fell.
You fell?
They will, because there were like 7 of them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And they all saw me fall. And they will not, they do not forget it. They mention it every time I see
They'll be
them.
like, hey, walk lately, Miranda?
No, literally, that's what they say. They're like, taking any tumbles lately, Miranda?
Oh
Like,
my
Oh
god.
my god.
so embarrassing.
That's who you are.
So
who you
at
are.
least nobody saw.
During the winter.
At least nobody said anything. But also, a part of me toys with the woman with the Marc Jacobs bag. I think it is common courtesy to just say, "Are you okay?"
Are you okay? If
Right.
it just happens right in front of you.
Right in
Literally,
front of
and the fact that you were
Literally.
straight up ignoring on your phone. That's shady
Yes.
business.
It's like I've seen someone fall from like another, like, you know, far enough away that like it's like I'm not going to acknowledge it because they're probably embarrassed. But if you were right in front of me, I would probably say something, you know, just to be
Yeah,
like,
I'd
"Oh
be
my
like,
gosh, are you okay?"
Yeah.
Like
She probably had a Band-Aid in that tote bag.
I know.
You got
The
big old
tote.
In
toe.
the tote
The
bag.
tote bag.
But
Oh my
yeah,
God.
so
Megan the tote bag.
During the winter, our stairs fucking suck because they are just painted and there's no like
Oh.
like strip that like
no,
helps like
yes,
yeah.
we need the sandpaper.
You need the
It's
sand
painted with a glossy
with a
paint,
glossy
by the way.
paint.
No.
It's truly the worst. And
I
one
bet
time,
in rain
I think
it's bad too.
one time I was like
Mhm.
on my way out and like it was snowing out, whatever. So my boots were like wet
So
and I fall on my ass.
You were taking out Friedrich.
I'm
weren't
taking
you?
it. I don't think so. I think I dropped him off already, and then I had to like leave. And I fall on my ass, and I call Adam.
No, you were going to get Kalos.
Oh, I
You
was
were
picking
going
up
to pick up
food. I was
Italian food
picking
from
up
across
food
the
from
street.
across the street, and I call Adam. I fall on like boom, 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 like 3 steps,
Oh.
3-4 steps, and I call Adam, and I'm literally like, I just fell. You have to come here right now. I just fell on the stairs. But then he came to the stairs, and I didn't. There was nothing for him to do because
Right, like what was he
Well, I
supposed
was like,
to do?
are you okay? Are you like,
Are you okay?
Are
I
you
was like,
fine?
you have to come get
You need help
And then he was like,
up?
yeah, I'm fine. And I was like, okay. And then he got up and he was like, I'm gonna go get the food. And I was like,
Thank you for making me come out
I
here.
just needed someone to know that this happened,
Yes.
and it was
Yeah,
the
of
worst.
course.
Yes.
Did you like
Okay.
fracture your tailbone or anything?
RJ did. He was like, you need to email the landlord and tell him he needs to add
Put those
rugs.
fucking little sandpaper
Yes.
strips.
Of
Yes.
course.
Because
And
it's
he
only
never said that
and he
email.
never did. Because it's only on the first 2 steps. And we famously live in the attic.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, the snow will be melted, but
By
it's
the
gone by
third
the third
step.
step. No boots.
No.
No. Because and these are you have stairs inside the apartment or like in
Yes.
the building and outside.
Every time someone comes up to our place, it's like, what the fuck are these
Where
steps?
do you live?
The steps
Yeah.
are so narrow.
They're so narrow and
Casey
like
had to hold on to
I'm
my
Granny
God.
over here like and I've got my damn like
He's got
suitcase.
her
I'm like, oh
suitcase, yeah.
hell no. This sucks.
And then RJ's bringing up like Costco cases
I am
of
bringing
bottled water.
in the IKEA blue bag. I have
Oh my God.
Alani, water, Friedrich's
Jesus.
treats.
You gotta be careful. You're gonna throw your back out.
Oh,
Yeah.
girl.
No,
Because I hate doing multiple
he
trips.
hates doing multiple trips, and I'm like, I don't
mean,
care. You
same.
need to do. Multiple
And then I get up here and I'm like so grumpy because I'm like, oh, I just have to carry so much at once.
I mean, that's what happened to me. And then I threw my back out. I carried up all of my stuff to your another different
to a
Another
different
walk-up.
third floor
apartment.
walk up.
Oh
And then
my
I threw my
God.
back out.
Yeah, you sneezed and you're like, no, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like, what in the
Wait,
I have to
I
lie
have to
down.
lie down.
I'm just gonna sleep on the wooden floor.
Yeah, I'm like,
Just
this
sleep on the
feels
floor tonight.
great, honestly. I will just
Well,
to the
I'm
board
so
here.
sorry that happened, but I saw in Close Friends, Joe
Yes.
was treating you very nicely.
what a lovely
Uh-huh.
It was
nurse.
very sweet.
It was
Yes.
very nice of him.
That's what it's sickness
Okay,
and in health.
Adam.
bitch.
Adam did
Oh, sorry, I
say
didn't think
fuck
you'd hear that.
recycling.
Did I tell the story about the guy who I knew who like went to the hospital and the nurse wouldn't treat him and she was like, here's a Band-Aid for your
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
yes.
I was it's like, did he just tell you to treat it yourself? Like,
Yeah, here's a Band-Aid.
here's the
Band-Aid.
gauze.
Here you
Yeah.
go. Here's
Here.
Neosporin.
Famously,
No, he did. Yeah.
famously my oldest sister, because we were like basically swapping stories about our mother, and I made some comment because my famous Schlotsky story where my mom had the
Yeah.
mom
Yes.
had the
Are you
nurse
there,
tell me
Schlotsky? It's
about-
me, Casey. Yeah.
yes, told me about what periods are. And then my sister goes, well, it's better than the way she told me. I told her
Oh,
that I started my
no.
period. And she goes, well, you know where the pads are.
Oh my God.
She literally just goes, well, you know where they are.
Go
and
get
like
'em.
flung her
God.
hand, like in the general direction of, I guess, where they might be in the bathroom. Like,
Oh, Gloria.
can we,
Oh,
can we,
Gloria.
like, some people aren't meant to be mother.
I think it's too late.
this
I
is
hate
on
to
the
tell
free
you.
pod here.
I hate to tell you, I think it's way too late for that.
Too late.
Yeah. That's so funny.
For both of you.
Listen, I am a great mother to all of
To all of
No,
your children
No,
behind
I'm
you.
saying both
No,
of you
both
and
of your
Miranda
mothers.
Yes.
are
In our
Tweedledee
motherhood
and Tweedledum.
yeah.
Casey's a great mother to all of his children behind her.
Look at
Mhm.
them.
All of God's children.
all of God's children.
Wait, before we go, can you show me Miss Diva Boots, Manananggal Diva?
Oh, you
Miss-
got her?
Miss
She,
Phil-
she arrived?
Yeah, Miss Filipina Boots. She's a monster hideout that's Filipina. She's based off of the
Oh.
urban legend, the Manananggal, who
Cute.
can separate her body into two. And
Oh
look,
my
she's-
God.
yes.
She's a bat. She
And
flies
she
away.
flies away.
Wow. That's so cool. I'm glad
And
you
they
can do
made
that
the
in
box
the
so that
box. Yeah.
so that you
You
can
can do it,
display it with her in flight.
Wow.
I posted it on KC Entertainment
Wow.
Cheese Instagram story, and I
Mhm.
made some joke that it's literally like a Star Wars joke from like one of the newer movies. It's like they
Oh, yeah.
fly now, and I
Uh-huh.
said they fly
Mm.
now, And then I had all of these little Filipina girls in my replies.
Oh, they were
telling
like,
me
that is
all about-
manananggal. Yes.
They're like, she snatches the. They were
She
telling me
snatches
all
children.
the things.
Yes.
Snatches the children.
Oh.
She snatches crying children, honey. She just takes them
Sad.
away with her half body.
It's a great
know
way to get
what?
kids not to cry. Is to tell them
That's literally, girl. My mom was like, don't sleep with your hair wet, otherwise you go blind.
what?
Yeah, that's a Filipino urban legend. You don't sleep with your hair wet, otherwise you'll go blind.
Oh,
And it's probably just a way so that way pillows aren't wet.
Sure. No
So you
moldy
don't have
pillows.
My-
stinky pillows.
My mom told me, and I believed her until I was like 14, when I was like, I lived in Phoenix and I was like, oh, this doesn't happen. So that's not real. She said that my what is this called?
scalp,
Scalp?
No, the where it all comes
crown,
where it all like
cowlick.
cowlick. She says that cowlicks are lightning rods. So when it's raining and you're outside, lightning will strike you exactly
RJ.
on your cowlick.
RJ.
14.
And so
14 when he stopped
14
believing.
And then I
God.
moved to an arid desert valley in Phoenix, Arizona, where it never rained. And I was like, wait, she said that so I would not go outside in the rain.
She just doesn't want you to be wet.
Yeah.
She wants you to be
She's
comfortable
very
and dry.
anti-wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's dry.
She
That's why
needs
she
some of
wears
that
feet.
That's what she
treadmill
was
Yeah,
lube.
doing.
she likes to be dry.
Oh my god. And this is coming from a woman who she shellacks Vaseline on her feet, honey.
Yeah.
She's one of those.
You're about to join the club. Sounds like.
Like
Lips,
mother,
honey.
like son.
And look at that. Vaseline's Aquaphor to start the app
Vaseline
and
Tap
Vaseline to
House.
end it, honey. Vaseline Tap House.
Vaseline Tap House.
Well, thank
well,
you so much
thanks,
for
everyone.
listening. You can
Thanks,
join
girls.
us on Close Friends on patreon.com/Did You Read the Group Chat. $5 a month gives you 3 bonus episodes, as well as our Close Friends on Instagram, where you can see what I'm doing once I don't have a job anymore.
Yeah, and maybe Adam will join Instagram.
Maybe I will finally do things on Instagram. Don't hold your
Yeah.
breath.
Don't hold your breath.
I
But I didn't-
I hearted the people that sent you happy birthday.
Oh,
on
thanks.
Instagram.
Thank you.
Thank
Uh-huh.
you. I received those personally, friends. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
he
Yeah.
knows them all.
Thanks, everyone. And don't forget to read the group chat. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.